Hello Pisces, this is your January to early February love tarot and oracle reading for singles and couples. Let's dive right on in. I'm going to move the decks that we're going to use in just a moment to the side. I'll use you first. Put you to the side. Alright, so for January in love, for coupled or single Pisces, what's happening in love and how can you bring about more love? What advice does Spirit have for you? So for the first couple of cards, we're looking at what's happening in the love area for couples and singles in January. Okay, lots of pentacles. Alright, what tools will Pisces, singled and coupled, in love in January, what tools will you all be utilizing in the month of January to early February? We have Judgment. Any other messages for what tools will Pisces utilize? Thank you, Spirit. We have Page of Wands. And what's the outcome? What are the takeaway messages? We have Four of Cups. How does January conclude for the single and coupled Pisces in the area of love? Any other messages, Spirit? Okay. The Hanged Woman? Man? Alright. What additional advice or guidance do you have? It says stay optimistic about your love life. Okay. What else for Pisces for January to early February in the area of love? True love. Any other bits of information, Spirit, for Pisces, singled and coupled? Playfulness. Okay, it's been coming up a lot for everyone. It's time to get back to a playful way of being. All right. Okay, we're looking at the sensual sexual energies for January to early February for coupled and singles Pisces. We have the Hanged Man again coming up for Pisces. Any other information? Oh, the Judgment again. It's interesting. You've got that coming up quite a bit in your readings here. You got the Judgment here, Judgment here. You got the Hanged Person here, Hanged Person here. But this is about in your sexual, sensual energies, so so it's a little different, just a little. Okay, and then finally, let us get a final loving message from Spirit to you that you just a bold message that you need to see that Spirit has to say to you. Perhaps it might tie up all of these messages or not. Might be something entirely different. I don't know what that means. Yeehaw. Well, I don't know if that was an accidental jump or not, but we're gonna we're going to go with it was accidental. My window open. It's a storm coming through, and I love to have the windows open when the storm comes through. Okay, Spirit for Pisces, please give us a message, a final message to tie everything up. Okay, let's go with that. We'll go with these two. You have what it takes. Things are about to get really juicy. I like that. Okay, I like those cards. Okay, let's dive into your love reading, shall we? So in January to early February, the Pentacles is on your mind, working, trying to build up a stable home environment for your family. You're trying to also build up the building blocks, if you're single, to making a place for love, to carving out a place in your heart space, in your home space, even in your life, really, for love. Right now, your schedule, your work life is all consuming, Pisces. It's like taking over, whether you're going to school and work, or whether you have a side hustle or a side job or a side business plus a full-time gig. You've got work on the brain, work. And so it kind of makes it difficult for love to kind of be able to interject and get through there. But somehow, some way, it does, thankfully. And you have what it takes to balance love and all the things you've got juggling over here with the Pentacles energy. And those who are in a relationship, you also are working a lot, working towards your, family duties, your work duties as a worker, and not so much in the beginning part of the month to the mid part of the month of your relationship in terms of romance. Now, in terms of handling business affairs, you're holding it down, Pisces. You're taking care of the chores. You're taking the kids to their appointments. You're doing your part. You're going to work. You're doing everything you need to do. But somewhere along the line, the romance has slipped out. I say that because there's no cups energy here. Down here, there is, with outcome, boredom and a little bit of disenchantment, but not so much what's going on in the month. So let's look at that, shall we? Let's go look at these oracle cards to see if it can give us some additional advice or insight as to what's going on here. There's a call for you, Pisces, to stay optimistic about your love life, whether you're single or in a relationship. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So it's important, whether you're single or in a relationship, to remain optimistic about your specific relationship that you're in, and that you and your partner have what it takes to make it work, and things are about to get better and juicy and lovely. And then for those who are single, same thing. You have what it takes to fall in love and to have love and receive it. And don't you worry, things are about to get really juicy for you as well. Oops, sorry, I hit the tripod. I know this to be true because we have the True Love card. It says this is the romance of a lifetime. So if you're in a relationship, this is affirmation that, yeah, although it's all business and work and not really so much play in your relationship dynamic this month, this is your true love. You're in love with this partner and you're here for the long haul. And it appears your partner feels the same way. For those who are single, this is saying again that you're staying optimistic about your love life is a great thing, because 2019 is boding well for true love coming to you later in the year. So things are about to get juicy. Tools to utilize here. And I love these because these are tools, I think. It's like these go here. These go here. Let's go over here. Okay. So, Judgment and the Page of Wands. The Judgment card is about a rebirth, a renewal, turning over a new leaf, so to speak, of being a reborn. I love the Judgment card because it's about, really just major transformation of the spiritual variety of the, and in terms of your relationship, there's a transformation happening at hand. At first it was subtle. You may not even have noticed that it was happening or coming about, but it actually is coming about, and it's exciting. There's a returning, a time for your relationship to move from a point of lots of work towards the middle part of the month to the end of the month, where the Wands energy comes in, and you have, bursting with potential in terms of chemistry and connection and playfulness, and even maybe having some sensual relations and connections with one another and with your partner. If you're not in a relationship, it's new beginnings in dating, news of dates, friends wanting to hook you up and help you. That's why this is cool that this card is here. It says, let your friends help you, Pisces. Ask for and accept support and from others. And it looks like they are going to definitely help you. Your friends are here to help. They're here to be a sounding board for you if you're in a relationship, or even if you're not in a relationship. Your friends are here to be sounding boards for you this month, so they want to help. Tap into their help. Okay, they're enthusiastic to help you. They love you, your friends. You have a new beginning in love that's happening, a new beginning in a sexual relationship. So get ready. That's why I'm saying things are about to really get juicy for some of you. Not all of you. Some of you, this is just priming you for the big love that's coming, the true love that's coming. It may not be here just yet, but you're priming yourself. Also, you're invited to bring more. This is where the transformation happens, the rebirth with the Judgment cards. The playfulness. It was all work, and now you go through a rebirth, and maybe you go to a party or some sort of wedding or event, or have some sort of just something, maybe you're some sort of celebration, and things turn. You start to have a playful energy with your partner. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And this finds you doing that with the Judgment card and the Page of Wands. And again, for the single Pisces, this is an invitation to get playful, to have fun, and especially lean in on your friends this month. They want to help. Let them help. They may be able to hook you up and introduce you to someone really great that you probably would not have met otherwise. Even if it doesn't pan out, it puts you in a playful dynamic and a playful energetic vibration, which will bring about your partner a little more quickly than it would have without it. The sensual sexual energies that's going on, we have the Hanged Man, and again, but the Judgment card arising, it says. So definitely, a new perspective on your love life, kind of hanging back, hanging tight, seeing what happens, going with the flow. That's also what is happening in the outcome position. At first, there's some boredom. There's some boredom with you looking at other people's relationships, seeing how dynamic it looks from your vantage point to looking at other people's relationships. If you're single, you're looking out and looking at other people and saying, why can't I have that? I want that. But remember, you have what it takes to manifest love. So don't get so caught up in this. Fortunately, you don't stay too long in this energy, and you move into just like, I'm chilling, I'm hanging, I'm going to have a new perspective about this. I'm not going to get bored, I'm going to actually turn it around and look at it from a different perspective. And in turn, with this new perspective in your just overall general love life, in your life in general, it brings about that in your sex life too, which then brings about a whole rebirth of arisings, some definite sexual connections and vibrations and things getting really juicy and exciting between you and your partner, or you and your sexual partner, if you don't, whether you're in a committed relationship or not. And that's exciting and sometimes necessary. Just be safe out there if you're not in a committed relationship, but otherwise, you know, it's good. It's like you had to kind of go through this cycle to get to a place in your relationship, if you're in a relationship, of, okay, what can we do to bring back romance into our life? Because clearly we've got routine down pat. We got that down. But I want to stay optimistic about our love life and about our romance. What can we do? And then even if you're in a relationship, Pisces, let your friends help you. Talk to them. See how they keep the spice in their relationships. It'll also connect you a little bit more deeply with your friends when you lean in a little bit for some advice from them. And remember to remain playful. All right, my lovely Pisces, have a wonderful and romantic and joyous January and early February. Much love.